Hi friends, I'm on a little vacation, but I decided to record another video, very short video for ladies. How we are giving up our own happiness is by thinking that our body has consciousness. But that's a really wrong way of looking at ourselves and who we are as a human beings, because it's not our body has our consciousness and soul. Our soul and consciousness on top has a body, because the soul will be alive for eternity. But the body is just here for a short period of time. And that's why women are very concentrated on how to preserve and take care of the body. A woman is even willing to spend some of the percentage on eating healthy food, organic food, and going to the gym in order to preserve her beauty, because she's thinking in Sanskrit and Vedic knowledge it's called prana maya, meaning it's beauty that floats, and she thinks that this beauty is so important that she is feeding, meaning by organic food and exercises and gym, her physical body. But the more she is paying attention to that physical body, but if you ladies are ignoring your soul and your consciousness, you will still be hungry, and no matter how much food you're eating, whether it's a good food, organic food, you're on a diet, you're exercising, your soul is hungry. And that's why you keep eating and you keep eating, and you have very little chance of actually losing weight because your soul is still hungry. And then some women, they're not just using food to suppress that void and that emptiness. They also think if they're gonna go on a vacation, they're gonna feel well. So they work so hard to save this money to go to vacation. But then you come from vacation, you maybe feel good for a week or two at the most, but then you go back to the same cycle and you're now saving again money for the next vacation. And can you see, you keep doing the same cycle. You're exercising to lose weight in order to attract the guy. You're saving the money in order to go to the next vacation. And just consider for a moment that if you're gonna start shifting to spirituality and connecting to a higher power, you won't need vacations and you won't need to eat so much, because your soul gonna start feeling full. And everything that you want, whether you want to lose weight, whether you want to attract a right guy, whether you want to go to vacations, you won't even have to make money to go to vacations. You'll be very surprised that your girlfriend can call you and tell you, you know, Natasha, I am so bored to go to vacation on my own. How about if you have a little money, you know, you can buy your own ticket, but everything else I'll pay to you, your food, the taxi, and everything else, and hotel stay. Or you attract a guy who will take you to those vacations. Ladies, you just have to understand that chasing these material things that you really think that you have to is killing you. It's costing you happiness. It's costing you peace of mind. It's costing you love and harmony and balance. Life is much easier than you think. Once you're gonna start making the decision to make spirituality and relationship to a higher power your priority, everything starts to shift. But then the problem sometimes when I meet those ladies and I tell them, have you tried to do what I'm asking you, either doing the affirmations or the meditations or the prayer? She's like, it's not gonna work. And I say, where is that resignation comes from and cynicism. Well, one woman told me that all my life. She'd been telling me when I was 3, when I was 5, and then when I was 10 that I was lazy, I was not good enough, that I was stupid, that I was not pretty enough, that I was overweight. Yes, parents and mothers do those damages. And consider everything that your parents told you, your mother told you, it's not true. You are perfect the way you are. The higher power himself made you the way you are. And you have the birthright to be happy. But he's putting you through those exams because he wants you to come to him. And once we start building the relationship with a higher power, we start shifting. And whatever that we want, it's much easier to get than on our own. Because when we work so hard to get it, it costs us enormous amount of stress, anxiety, fears, anger, frustration, depression, and I can go on and on. And if you're really honest with yourself, you can see it yourself. And so I just invite you to give yourself a chance and turn off that volume in your head which says that you're not good enough, that you're not sexy or pretty enough, that you're overweight, or whatever other nasty thing that you still remember from your childhood, and start shifting towards spirituality. It doesn't matter whether you just do affirmations or meditation or prayer, but you gotta start somewhere. Thank you.